Welcome to Hot Lap News, your weekly F1 fix. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a lap. Ferrari crisis. Leclerc and Hamilton furious as 2026 engine project falls apart. Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc are absolutely furious. What was supposed to be the dawn of a new golden era at Ferrari is quickly unraveling into a nightmare of confusion, disappointment, and internal panic. An explosive leak of information has shaken Ferrari's most important project in a decade. Behind closed doors in Maranello, voices are being raised, hopes are collapsing, and trust is rapidly vanishing. Shocking details have emerged about Ferrari's 2026 engine development, and what sources inside the paddock are saying is devastating. The engine that was supposed to bring Ferrari back to the top, the weapon meant to dethrone Red Bull and Mercedes, may already be a monumental failure. For Hamilton, it's déjà vu. For Leclerc, it's confirmation of his worst fears. This is the story of how Ferrari may have lost the future before it even began. Welcome back to Hot Lap News. If you're a true F1 fan, subscribe now to stay on top of every behind-the-scenes story in the world of Formula One. Let's dive into one of the most alarming reports of the year, a crisis that could reshape the entire grid. Let's rewind to the moment that changed Formula One. When Lewis Hamilton announced his departure from Mercedes, the world asked, why? The answer was a bet, not on today's Ferrari, but on Ferrari's 2026 project. Hamilton wasn't driven by nostalgia. He gambled on the promise that Ferrari would build the dominant engine of the new era. And Charles Leclerc? He doubled down, signing a long-term extension, convinced that Hamilton's arrival and the new regulations would finally bring him a championship. But to understand the scale of this disaster, we need to understand the scale of the change. The 2026 regulations represent the biggest revolution since 2014. The complex MGUH system, heat energy recovery, will be eliminated. The electrical component will become significantly more powerful. Power will be split almost 50-50 between a simpler combustion engine running on 100% sustainable fuel and an electrical system nearly 3 times stronger than today. In short, whoever masters electrification will dominate Formula One. And this is exactly where Ferrari's promise has been broken. The leak that rocked the paddock claims Ferrari's project isn't just delayed, it's in serious danger. Internal sources describe major cooling issues with the electric system, inconsistencies in energy recovery, and most alarming, critical integration failures between chassis and power unit. Meanwhile, rivals are surging ahead. Mercedes, with its world-class operations at Brixworth, is reportedly setting the benchmark. Red Bull Ford is accelerating its electric program. Audi is making quiet but significant progress. Ferrari is falling behind in the most important development race of the decade. This news hit like a nuclear bomb inside Ferrari's garage. For Lewis Hamilton, it's a haunting repeat of past mistakes. Remember, when he left Mercedes, he spoke of seeking a new challenge. But beneath the surface was the fear that Mercedes might stumble with the new regulations. Now, ironically, he's discovering he may have jumped onto a sinking ship even faster than he feared. Reports say Hamilton is extremely frustrated by the lack of clear answers. He's been pressing the team for transparency, but all he's getting is vague reassurances. For a man obsessed with chasing his 8th world title, this uncertainty is infuriating. And then there's Charles Leclerc, Ferrari's symbol of loyalty, tested time and time again. Bahrain 2019. A certain victory stolen by an engine failure. Monaco 2022. A pole position destroyed by a catastrophic strategy error. He waited. He trusted. He bet everything on 2026. And now, the most explosive detail. Leaked whispers suggest Leclerc's long-term contract includes a performance clause for 2026. If Ferrari fails to deliver a competitive car, that clause could become his emergency exit, a door he never wanted to use, but may be forced to consider. Reports indicate his management team has already begun making discreet inquiries behind the scenes. Leclerc's loyalty is being tested to its absolute limit. All of this comes at the worst possible time for team principal Fred Vasseur. Already under massive pressure from Ferrari's poor 2025 results and his public clashes with the media, this engine crisis is becoming the perfect storm. The leak didn't just expose a technical failure, it revealed a management failure. Internal sources paint a picture of a power unit department under-resourced compared to rivals and paralyzed by internal divisions. In an era of strict budget caps, proper resource allocation and unified leadership are absolutely critical, and Vasseur appears to be failing at both. His wall of silence, his attempt to shield the team from external pressure, has completely backfired. The pressure is no longer coming from the media, it's coming from within, from his star drivers, from frustrated engineers, and likely, from Ferrari's top leadership in Maranello. The consequences are seismic. The 2026 regulation shift is a reset button for the entire grid. Failing now could mean an entire decade of irrelevance. And worse, risk alienating the two drivers who were supposed to lead Ferrari's new era. Hamilton didn't move to Italy for nostalgia. He came for legacy. Leclerc is done waiting for miracles. He wants titles, not excuses. The crisis is deep, and getting worse. The 2026 engine, meant to be Ferrari's crown jewel, now looks more like a flashing warning light on the dashboard. The big question now: can Ferrari turn this around? Can they fix the technical issues in time and deliver the engine they promised their drivers? Or are we witnessing a disaster that could make Ferrari disappear from title contention altogether? What do you think? Can Ferrari recover? Or should Hamilton and Leclerc already start looking for their exits? Leave your thoughts down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this investigative deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this story is far from over. This is Hot Lap News. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next one.